So, hi students, I hope all will be fine. Be safe and stay home. So, this week we are going to learn. So, what are the things? So, Civics 1, Unit 1, Understanding Diversity. What are the things we are going to learn? And since know the meaning of diversity, understand the existence of diversity in India, how to develop a healthy attitude towards others around you, and to understand the difference in the belief systems of people, and to know, accept and respect the unity in diversity. So take a look. So just if you are taking in our class, okay, in our class, the people they used to say my language is that, my language is this, yes or no, and I belong to that category, and we are belonging to Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Buddhism, and so on. Yes or no? Yes. So the people are different, but the thing what is uniting us is called the and diversity. Fine, ma? So these different make us unique as Indians. We come from different backgrounds, belong to different cultures, worship in different way. So this the style, the lifestyle where which we are living is called as diversity. So just to see in the tabular column, student 1, it is saying that they are saying that she belongs to her mother tongue is Tamil, and second students, she is saying that it is Malayalam and Hindi. What are the food they are practicing now? So student 1, it is rice, student 2, puttu, student 3, chapati, and festival Pongal, Onam, and Holi. So the way wherever we are moving, whatever we are doing, so we are living together, the people are living together, that's why this is known as diversity. So what is this diversity in India? So India is a home to a civilization that is 5000 years old. How many years old? 5000 years old. So different groups of people from different parts of the world were attracted towards India. So many people in ancient times, if you are seeing now, many people they used to come to our country. Why? What is the reason? Due to the wealth. Okay. So some they came for trading. Trading in sense they used to come to sell their things. Okay. If for example China people they are coming here now. So what is special they used to come and sell here. And some they what they done now, they started to take the things from here. Fine. So some came for trade with the local people, and others were keen on invading its territory. So diverse races of people migrated into India by land and sea routes over time. So thus the Dravidians, Negroids, Aryans, Alphans, Mongols became part of the modern India race. So then the people who migrated to India also moved to other parts of the country. So once if they are coming outside, the people they are coming here, they won't stay in a particular place. So after they started to capture all the attractions of the people, they started to move to the other states. Fine. Let us learn now. So now let us learn under the things in different topics. So the first one is landforms and lifestyle of diversity. So we can able to see in India, we can able to see mountains, plateaus, plains, rivers, seas, and various types of weather patterns. Yes or no? Yes. So these all are very special for our country. So India has all of them. Fine. So India is also called as a subcontinent. India is also called as a subcontinent. These features have an underlying influence upon the people who live in different landforms of the country. So economic activities, how the economic activities they are determining in sense physical and climatic feathers. So this physical and climatic feathers determine the economic activities of a region. Fine. People living in the plains, so the people those who are living in the land, okay, that is called as plains, they used to do agriculture. If they are near the coastal area, they used to do fishing. In the mountain region, what they will be doing, they will be rearing of animals. Rearing of animals is the job for them. And if it is hilly landscapes, they used to do the cultivation like coffee and tea. It is good for growing coffee and tea. So Diversity in landforms also impacts the flora and fauna. So flora and fauna, in sense, it is plants and animals. So plants and animals also we can't able to see in all the places according to their condition. Okay, according to the habitat, natural habitat, the animals started to move from one place to another place. Fine. So food, clothing, occupation and livelihood of the peoples is closely connected with the region's natural surroundings and climate. So the next one is social diversity. So social diversity is nothing but how the people they are mingling with one another. Okay, so our community is made up of peasants, laborers, artisans, parents, teachers, students, and many others. So, for a comfortable livelihood, communities depend on each other. Yes or no? So, if we want to learn, we will be going to the school. So, in the school, who will be there? Yes, principal, the chorus, staffs and so on, and your friends, everybody will be helping. So for our comfortable livelihood we will be depending each other. Fine ma? Yes, next, family and society. So in our things, families constitute the fundamental unit of a society. So in that is two types of family, one is joint family and the another one is nuclear family. Fine. So hundreds of neighborhoods collectively form a village and thousands of them group together in a city. So in village, if we are going and seeing in village, so nearly hundreds of people will be there. If we are going to the city sites, there will be thousands of people. So the needs of people and the interdependence of communities for amenities such as water, food, electricity, education, housing and so on bring us together to live in harmony. Fine ma? So the next one is religious diversity. So religious diversity in sense, so India is a secular nation in which all religions are treated equally. Here we won't say that yeah, you belong to that caste, you belong to this religion. So everybody will be treated equally. So that is why it is diversity. We are secular in nation. Fine. So Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, Zoroastrianism flourish in India. So India is the land where every festivals are also celebrated. Okay, if you are moving to other countries, they used to celebrate only the festival which is good, which is the famous festival, which is their own festival, that only they will be celebrating. But India is the place where different types of people they are living and they used to celebrate their own functions. Not only them, due to them others will also start to celebrate the festivals. So what are the festivals in India? Yes, Pongal, Diwali, Holi, Vijayadashmi, Ayuda Puja, Navratri, Durga Puja, Dasara, Ganesh Chaturthi, Bihu, Kumbhamela, Onam, Miladi Nabi, Ramzan, Christmas, Buddha Purnima, Mahavir Jayanti, Guru Nanak Jayanti and Raksha Bandhan. So different types of festivals are celebrated in our country. Fine. So the next one is linguistic diversity. So according to the census of India 2001, so in 2001 while they taking that census, so India nearly the major languages 122 and other languages is 1599. Fine. So the in that also there are four major Indian language, that is Indo-Aryan, Dravidian, Astro-Cystic and Sino-Tibetan. Okay, so Tamil is the oldest Dravidian language. Tamil is the oldest Dravidian language. Historically, the Portuguese, the Dutch, the British, the Danish and the French came to India. So other people, okay, with the I said no, like other country people also they came to start to live in our country. So while they are coming, they start to give some impact, they also left some impact. So nearly the British people lived in our country and we were slave under them for nearly 300 years. Okay, so British alone ruled our country for nearly 300 years before independence, so that only we started to learn English. So this is the due course why India has started to learn English. Fine ma? So now English has emerged as an important language and a medium of instructions in schools and colleges. So the top 5 languages in India as per 2001 is Hindi, Bengali, Telugu, Marathi and Tamil. So, what is this culture? What is this cultural diversity? So, the term culture refers to customs and practices of people, their language, their dress code, cuisine, religion, social habits, music, art, and architecture. So, there are different types of dances, different types of musics, and different types of rules to be followed. Fine. So, the culture of a group of people is reflected in their social behavior and interaction. The group identify fostered by social pattern is unique to a group. So the next one is there are total in our country there are 29 states and 7 union territories. There are 29 states and 7 union territories. So what are the popular dances? There are many dances and many musics also. So if you are going for music, Hindustanic music, Carnatic music, classical Tamil music, folk music, Lavani, Ghazala, some of them. Fine. So these are songs from various languages composed by blending these different forms of music. So the next one is the dance. So in Tamil Nadu, if you are taking Tamil Nadu, what are the types of dances? Kerala, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh and Assam. So each and every state is following their different types of dances. So then the last topic is India in diversity. So though we are following different rules and thing, the thing what it is uniting us is the national flag, national anthem, and some celebrations such some landmark celebrations such as Independence Day, Republic Day, Gandhi Jayanti. These things makes us spirit us. We are united. We are living together. So India has a multicultural society, and it is a single nation through common beliefs, customs, and cultural practices. The freedom struggle and the drafting of our constitution stands as an ample evidence to the spirit of unity of India. So this is why though we are all are following different rules and regulations, we are united. So this is the place where we all are together. So only India is called as a diversity, unity in diversity. Fine, ma?
So students, I hope you might have understand the class. Next week we will be meeting in the next chapter or next topic. Yes, thank you.